they're very balanced. And I think they're just very functional type females. More importantly, are these young ladies out here showing. Okay, this is our next generation. And I have a soft place in my heart because I raised 3 daughters and now we've got grandchildren. But mine and Gayla's daughters, our daughters, they grew up showing cattle. And when we can keep our children involved in agriculture, then our agriculture is going to have a bright future. Typically, they're heavier muscled animals. She has that. So as this heifer gets pregnant further down the road, we'll move her up in the lineup. Really nice trio of black Brangus heifers. Let's give the young ladies and the gentlemen a big round of applause and a good set.
Wow, this is great. Father and daughters, huh? To choose the reserve brand.
Talked about her, one that's medium in her size. She's not a big, large frame female. She's got tremendous amount of capacity. She's deep bodied. She's very functional in her movement. Stands on a good wide base. A really nice muscle heifer. I think she's got a bright future. That heifer that comes in the second class, that class winner, one that's a little longer sided. She's a little longer down her spine. I think with that she's got some added feminine features that I like. She's smooth through her shoulders. She's long and lean through her neck with the small head. When we get out here, I think it's very close in the placing. We've got animals that are very similar. I'll show you the one that I like the best for today. And if you would join me, let's give them a round of applause on a job well done.
Grand champion winner here, Double D Wrench.
Wow. She must be so excited. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Maybe he wasn't being completely...
The reserve champion. I'll go ahead and have one more look and I'll select the reserve grand champion. Again, congratulations.
And the grand champion won by Double D Wrench. Trophies will be handed out.
And hers is also famous.
Congratulations to Double D Wrench. $18 months of age.
Bull show. We want to switch gears just a little bit. Remember in our female show we talked a lot about femininity. We like those heifers to look like ladies, right? In our bull show we want these bulls to look like males, men. So we want them to be a little bit heavier bone. We want them to have a little more muscle. We want them to show characteristics of a male. I think we've got a really exceptionally good calf to win this class. This black Brangus bull is one, if you look at him from the side, if you look at him when he's on the move and he's walking, he's a very correct animal. From the ground up, his feet and his legs are very much in sync when you watch him move. He's very fluid, very athletic on the move. With that, he's got an added amount of length of body. So when you look at him from his, let's just say his nose. When you look at him from his nose to his tail, there's a lot of length of body there. At the time our customers come around, the more we get in terms of profit. So this is a good individual. Stand behind him, he's very wide-faced bull. He's got natural width, natural base width. Nice individual. The bull that comes in second place, he's probably one that's a little more mature in terms of reproduction. He's got a larger testicular development. So with that, he's an earlier maturing bull. That's a good thing. When I compare the bull in second place to the bull in first place, I don't think he's quite as long and level in his top line. I think he gets a little bit slope right in behind his shoulders. I'd just like to straighten him out and level him up right there when you compare him to the bull that wins the class. I think if we could just give him a little more base width and more muscle, we could move him up in this class. The bull that comes in fourth place, that's a nice young bull. He's a bull that I think's got some future to him. He's very balanced. Not overall powerful in terms of his bone and his muscularity, but he's a bull that's very balanced. So with him, I'd like to add more muscle. I'd like to add more body composition, more middle, and a little more rib shape to him. Bulls out here, and certainly if you're trying to start a program and if you're looking to add some beef qualities, these black Brangus bulls in the arena can certainly do that for you. The bull that I like starting the class with is one that I think he just combines the overall balance, the structure that I'm looking for, and the masculinity. He's a bull, when you watch him move, he's wide. He's got a good wide base to him. Behind this bull, he's really wide through his hips. He's really wide through the center portion of his hindquarters, and that's something very important. Very different as far as how they're made and how they're built. On my right, the bull that I'm starting with, he's the bigger of the two. I'll admit he's a bull that is probably a little bigger than the cattle I've been looking for today. But with that size comes length of body and capacity. And I think when you compare him to the bull right behind him, we have to think in terms of weight, in terms of weaning weight, what these bulls will go out and produce, and as far as making us a profit and having heavier calves at weaning. So I think this bull probably will check those boxes in terms of being a sire that produces heavier weaning weight than the bull maybe right behind him. Now he is a bull that I'd like to just see him a little straighter in his top line. Certainly we want to give them just a minute to consider them, each one of them again. That youngest Brangus bull is one that I really like in terms of his balance and his structure. He's one when you step off this bull and you stand back and you look at him, he really has a nice pattern, a nice muscle pattern about him. With that being said, I'll now select our Grand Champion Brangus bull and our Reserve Champion Brangus bull. Congratulations.